Natural disasters, my baby has been around for me. Kingdoms are falling, angels be calling. None of that could ever make me leave. Every time I look into your eyes, I see you're all I need. Let me know that I'll be inside of feelings. Ooh, who would've thought I'd get you? Toute ma vie, j'ai rêvé de cette saison. Les fleurs et de l'amour, c'est la raison de l'incarnation de mes oraisons. Renouvelant comme une lunaison. Quatre saisons de floraison. Que soulagement que nous nous amourachons. La belle unicité de notre dépassement. Belle passion.
medical. She like my baby mama, know how to take care of me. Give my baby problems, you gon' regret everything. So I let her know, gotta let her know. Came through the front door, I'll be ready for her. And if it's what you want, I'ma give it to you. Yeah, promise, I'ma give it to you.
Miss that smile, Lord knows I ain't seen that in a while, but it's your style, so something must be up keeping you down. You a queen that must be heaven sent. Pray my soul, I must repent for not telling you what I meant and how I felt. Honestly, I'm used to throwing wishes in a well. My conscience tells me that I could have helped without fail. Actions speak louder than words, and that's a lesson that I learned all by myself.
Let her know, I gotta let her know that she my white horse, she my medical. She like my baby mama, know how to take care of me. Give my baby problems, you gon' regret everything. So I let her know, gotta let her know. Came through the front door, I'll be ready for her. And if it's what you want, I'ma give it to you. Yeah, promise, I'ma give it to you. La, 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 la.
Feel it, baby, stress is all around us. These high ceilings and I need it, baby. Pressure and make diamonds, I won't steal it, baby. Silent, baby, hurts to see you crying. Know you trying, ain't no lying, baby. When I say I need you, greedy if I have to share you. It was me that all along did you wrong, thinking that I made you beautiful and strong. This toxicity, the death of me, I fear the day you gone. The most beautiful girl I've ever known.
I'll find a way to treat you better. I swear there's no one out there like you. You teach me to be better. My talk is cheap, keep asking what I do. I'll fly you to the moon and hope I'll see you soon. I'll find a way to treat you better. No problem, I'll do whatever. Let her know, I gotta let her know that she my white horse, she my medical. She like my baby mama, know how to take care of me. Give my baby problems, you gon' regret everything. So I let her know, gotta let her know. Came through the front door, I'll be ready for her. And if it's what you want, I'ma give it to you. Yeah, promise, I'ma give it to you. La 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 la. Da 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 da. La 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 la.
say, no writing, nobody telling me what to say. This from the brain, from the heart, from the soul, from the streets. I'm a bitch from the streets. I get that money. I get that money. Bitch, give me what you got.
Check 1, 2, let's go. Come on in.
In this moment, yes, I cannot say what's wrong or right. No, it's not hard to fool me. No, 'cause I'm addicted to the good life. Yes. Yeah, lead the way, I follow. No need to say where we are heading now, babe. I follow to the edge of it all, to the edge of it all. So tell your good lies, 'cause I'll buy no matter what. Yeah, susceptible now before the moment flies. Ooh, so tell your good lies, 'cause I'll buy no matter what. Ooh, susceptible
Let's go.
now before the moment flies. It's not a problem, no, 'cause I know what I'm getting into. Yes. Yeah, and nothing can stop me. No, 'cause I'm addicted to what you and I realize. Either way, I follow. No need to say where we are heading now, babe. I follow to the edge of it all. So tell your good lies, 'cause I'll buy no matter what. Yeah, susceptible now before the moment flies, before it flies. So tell your good lies, 'cause I'll buy no matter what. Susceptible now before the moment flies.
We are back. We are back.
You want to come home with me tonight? It's been a while.
So what is it this time? You just want to be held, or you want the LD?
What you think it is? I want the LD, baby. And then I want to be held. That's all right with you?
You know me. It's my duty to please that booty.
Hey, peace and blessings to everyone that's out here tonight on this fine Tuesday. You are here again of another edition of Black Bottom Roscast. I'm your host, Ross Lee. I'm here to bring the real, have grown folks conversations, and have a good time doing it. So without further ado, I'd like to thank everyone that's been tuning in. Shout out to New York that tuned in to us. Hopefully you're still tuning in right now. Shout out to Australia for coming into the chat. Shout out to y'all all the way over there on the other side of the world. We got a lot of shit to talk about. And I promise you, I know I've said this before. I know I've been bullshitting some nights, and some nights, sometimes the attention span don't be so, on point with what I'm doing. But I promise you, I'm not gonna be here too long. So appreciate all y'all that came out. Hey, hope everyone had a great weekend. Hope everyone had a beautiful Mother's Day weekend. Shout out to all the mothers, the real mothers that are out there doing their thing for their children. Shout out to all those that are being parents. Shout out to everybody that's just trying to do their thing. I see my shit is like StreamYard is definitely StreamYarding right now from what I'm seeing on my monitor. But anyway, we're gonna just keep it going, do what we gotta do. I hope everyone is blessed, hope everyone is safe, and I hope everyone is striving to be the best version of yourself. Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. Um, you know how we do it. We always start off with a body cam. Like I said, I'm not gonna get into a long soliloquy. Even though I know y'all saw the thumbnail, y'all saw the title. Yeah, we got a lot of shit to talk about. And it might hit us a few people a little bit hard, below the waist, but it just is what it is. I don't do these shows or these streams to just totally bash my culture. But there's one thing in the black culture that needs to change is the behavior, the mindset, and the overall understanding of what we got to do as people to move further in a more productive manner. I'm not a red pill, I'm not a blue pill, I'm not a black pill, I'm not a pink pill. I'm a person that does advocate for the men, but I will hold you accountable. And as long as we get things together, as long as we have an understanding, then we can always be positive. Okay. So anyway, you know how I always start, right? Always start off with a body cam. Shout out to my man Heavy Gant for doing his thing. If y'all not subscribed to his page, go over to the Heavy Gant Reacts. Like, share, and subscribe. Tell him that the Black Bottom Podcast.
Uh-oh. I said the way y'all searching me because y'all was looking for the way y'all searching me. The way y'all searching me, she's twisting what I said.
Nah, man, you in here talking too much. Ain't nobody twisting what you said. Okay, what we got? We got American Investigation is the channel. It's a new channel. I'm going to go ahead and subscribe. I'm going to go ahead and hit the bell. I will encourage you guys to go over there and check them out as well, especially if you're not here for this brilliant commentary. If you're not here for this brilliant commentary, click the link, go over there, don't come back, because I only do these videos for my audience. Let's not waste no time.
He's twisting what I said like 1,000 times. I said the way y'all search me. Why didn't you say every time? Because she like, no, they know. She know that. Come on, she know damn well. She don't have nothing with you. She know that. I know. She lying. It's cool though. 27 piece still gonna be ugly.
Do you hear that? You hear that? Your 27 piece is still gonna be ugly. Ask Heavy again how he know what a 27 piece is. When she said your 27 piece is gonna be ugly, she's talking directly to this lady. That's a 27 piece. I know more than I should know. Here, let me run this back, y'all. Let me run this back. Okay, I want you to remind y'all, it is your own people that do the most. You ain't got to talk crazy to this lady. She's doing her job. And your 27 piece. Okay. It's going to ruin your trip, ma'am. Let's keep watching.
Why didn't you say every time? Calm down. Because she like, no, they know. She know that. Come on, she know damn well. She don't have nothing with you. She know that. I know. She lying. It's cool though. 27 piece still gonna be ugly.
Hey, yo.
Okay, so first
and listen here. She still had the professionalism not to respond in that point, in that particular moment. God bless all my customer-facing employees. Come on.
I didn't know that she was a 2ID. So she came through, which is, no identification, not the process of anyway. They check her bags here when they check inside her bags, it alarms. So once it alarms, we have to
been a job procedures, which included a pat down and check her bags. Okay. So since we had to check her bag, she had to get a pat down. During the pat down, she was doing several movements and stuff. I told this, you gotta stop doing all that. You gotta pat you down regardless. So then it was like, oh, y'all looking for stuff, drugs and accuracy and this and that. I'm like, whoa, what you talking about? You only search for drugs. Then she's like, oh, they missed it in my bag. They missed it in my bag. I'm like, yo. Like, and then there's several passengers that was here as well that heard it. So, I mean,
hey, get your ghetto dusty ass up out of here. No, this is this.
And this is some shit that happens quite frequently when traveling. I've seen it a few times. Getting on these planes, getting in these airports, and there's always the usual suspects. There's always some ignorant ass black motherfucker. No, not all the time, but for the majority of the time, it's always some big back bitch. Big back, big backs. Big back, big back. Always starting shit. For whatever reason, why don't you just go to your airline, check in, get on the plane, and get the fuck going? Why is that so hard, man? Everyone, look, these employees that work at these airports deals with hundreds upon thousands of people in a week, let alone what they could be dealing with in a year. They ain't got time to cater to your whatever the fuck you used to, where you from, and whoever allows you to act the way you act. Get your shit in order and get the hell up out of there, man. And this shit right here is crazy. But all right, let's go.
This is proof some of these people ain't never been nowhere. You ain't never traveled nowhere. And you don't have the maturity to be able to handle being in an airport. Get out of here.
And all this over out of shock. Oh my God, what just happened?
She just searched her like from top to bottom.
That's how they supposed to do it.
Young lady named Aunt Central, she's going to check her statement. I was just observing.
She said the way you searched me, you would think. She didn't say, oh, it's a bag. Why would she say it's in her bag? That don't even make sense. But she didn't say she had it. She said that I said I had it.
Hey, have fun having this conversation in the parking lot, having this conversation in the Uber on the ride home. You cannot come into nobody's airport talking crazy like that, saying you just playing. Okay, well, play at the crib.
Right, that's what she just
Playing, and that's the problem with a lot of our people. Y'all always want to be playing. Always want to be playing at the wrong time. Always want to be saying some out of bounds ass shit at the wrong time. Now, if you in your neighborhood, if you on the block, if you in your house, if you around your close friends and families, and y'all playing, then that's different. But not at no fucking airport. Don't be playing when you at an airport. When you at an airport, have some kind of fucking gumption about yourself. Know where you need to go. Know how the procedures need to be. Put your bags where they need to go and get the fuck out of there. Till you get to your next destination. And then get your bags and get the fuck out. It's real simple. But simpleton-minded people just make shit harder for themselves, man. This bitch had the nerve to sit up here and be playing, talking about, oh, you patted everything down, but you missed the bomb. In this climate, in this time, in this society, with all that we've seen and witnessed and dealt with over the fucking years, you saying that bullshit? You saying an explosive. You missed the explosive. Really? And you think that shit's fucking funny? Anyway, let's go.
Say. That's what she just said. So if that's the case, no, I did not quit talking to you.
This is, ma'am, that's what you used for ID when you came through? Or
Yes.
did you lose your driver's license?
No, my birthday just came. I had to get another one. Ohio only mails the license. I've never had this
God bless Ohio. Come on.
problem. I'm a traveling nurse. I fly across this country
Of course you
as
are.
I please.
Oh, as you please. You're a traveling nurse and you fly across. Oh, so here we go. This traveling nurse is the Queen of Zamunda. She travels the world as she pleases. Well, you should know.
This uber entitled so-called traveling nurse. Right. If you're a traveling nurse and you go to airport to airport to airport, you think that's out of bounds, joking, that you have a explosive device on you and think that shit's gonna go past customs? You think that shit's gonna go past TSA? You think that shit's gonna go past the people that work at the customer service desk at the airport, at the airline? You really think that shit, right? Yeah, you done made it this far to get to this point. Because you gotta, before you even get to this point, you gotta go through searches and all this other stupid ass shit. But yet and still, with all that being said, I guess you thought it was real cute and funny to say another search because security is heightened in this country now with a lot of different situations and things that's been going on. So they gotta be like this. Yeah, it's an inconvenience. Yeah, it might slow you down. That's why they tell you to at least be at the fucking airport before your actual flight time, at least 2 to 3 hours before. Because you got to deal with all that shit. You got to deal with the lines. You got to deal with the check-in. You got to deal with the baggage drop off. You got to deal with the searches. You got to deal with all this shit. That's why they tell you to be there 2 to 3 hours before. So at least by the time, if things run smooth, you might have to wait maybe 40 minutes before you jump your black ass or your punk ass or your bitch ass or your fucking big back ass on the goddamn plane. And you say some stupid shit like, "Oh, I y'all patted down everything, but you missed the bomb in an airport. You a special kind of retarded." Anyway, let's go.
Know how to act, ma'am. You should know how to act in the airport if you travel the world like you say you do.
I spoke to the TSA supervisor. What's your version? She was
They had a nasty attitude already since over there, and we were arguing and going back and forth. Her ego was bruised. Now, if I said all this, why you had me down? I had this and this. Why would you let me walk away if that's what I said? Exactly.
She's not supposed to tackle you right there, ma'am. This is not a movie. She did exactly what she's supposed to do. If you say that old dumb shit, she's supposed to get on the phone and call people to escort you up out of here.
Come on, her ego is bruised, though, and that's exactly.
You're right, but also it's not their job to grab and hold.
But no. Why you patting me down? You could have stopped the pat down. Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
So what do you
so we got into an argument.
What do you think?
We got into an argument. Not over the pat down, over the lady just coming over there trying to fake the fuse, but you're making it worse. Who are you talking to? You're not my mom. I don't care. So she going back and forth. We exchange words, and I'm walking away. Oh, call them. Call the police. To stop us because my cousin already said we have a fight that she's trying to be funny. Listen.
So
I don't know.
She heard it.
She said that I said I had a.
She's not trying to be funny. You said some out of bounds ass shit, and now she's risking her job, possibly, allegedly, the lives of others because of some joke that you want to say after the fact. She wasn't out of bounds. You out of bounds for even spilling that shit out your fucking soup cool ass lips. fucking mud duck face head having ass. Anyway, let's go.
And I never said
What did you say during the course of this interaction?
And like I said, if y'all searching me, because what she did was, start over again. If y'all searching me, y'all would have been found fine. Y'all searching me literally.
Yeah, ma'am, that's enough. That's enough for you to get escorted up out of here. You shouldn't have said nothing about a bomb. What are you saying anything about a bomb for? What are you running your mouth for? How come you just can't go through the TSA checkout like everybody else? Miss Traveling Nurse is bigger than the program. How come you just can't do what everybody else doing? You want to be unique, huh? You want to be unique? You want to be special? Okay, to take the Greyhound and be special. Be unique and drive there, okay?
Or take a mega bus. How about that? Good luck with that. Take an Amtrak. Since you want to be stupid. But not on a fucking plane, dummy. Fuck is wrong with y'all? Some of you who almost said something. Some of you ladies, you fine, unprotected ass ladies, be saying some of the most ratchet ass shit. And it's just it befuddles me of your mental capacity, your mental state, your fucking intelligence, your lack of IQ. But y'all the most educated. Anyway, all right, let's go.
Be unique and walk if that's what you want to do. In the airport, everybody has to do the same shit.
Everything. I don't have, I can pull down I don't have on a bra, I don't have on panties. If y'all was going to find the bomb, y'all would have found it.
Why was that, necessary to say that shit? That you walking around in public with no bra and panties on. But y'all over-sexualize on top of all this. On top of y'all not being protected. Y'all over-sexualize. But yet you telling motherfuckers that don't even know you from Adam on the motherfucking on Pluto. Fuck Mars. That you ain't got no bra and panties on. Ugh. Like the fuck?
A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit.
Straight bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing here? You didn't come there just to travel.
I don't want peace. I want problems always.
That's that you rolled up on the tip like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the hell, man? Anyway, let's go.
So that's what you said.
Yeah, because she said I tested positive for explosives. That's where it started. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, she said I tested positive for explosives. That's what she said.
That's why they do the secondary screening, or that's why they have to pull you aside.
But even
ma'am, you tested positive for explosive diarrhea at this point. Okay, you talk too much, you did too much, you need to go home. Does anybody want to travel with people that are like this? I don't. I don't want to be on the plane next to you. I don't want to be on the resort with you next door. I don't want to share a park, a resort, anything with people like this. I don't.
When my no residue, she said if residue comes back positive again, then they're gonna have to whatever she said. Yeah, and I said, well, if I had a bomb, y'all would have been found by now. Don't you think?
That's what she said, but she never said nothing about having them.
Right, and that's why I'm saying she's trying to put this kid on it because her ego's hurt.
I just the boarding pass.
Like, you ought to be we need a board. Y'all should know stuff
like we thought.
Yeah. I'm sure she's not the only one who came through with a paper out here. There's no way. We just came from the Bahamas. We ain't had this problem at no other airport.
What time's your flight?
Now, we need a board at 12:15.
There. What about UL? Whatever it is. Your arrest yesterday? Did she have the same exact birthday?
Yes, sir.
See, I told you. Same birthday. She got locked up the day after her birthday. We had another female yesterday with the exact same birthday as yours.
Oh,
Right now, we're just waiting for our sergeant to show up, and we'll go from there. So you're patting her down. And so, tell me about your pat down.
She was hustling from before I started the pat down because I was at PSO. I was checking her bag alarm. She was trying to get her bag alarm. We let Lulu know. Lulu said she needed a pat down. Right. From when she heard she needed a pat down, she started talking crazy, saying that she don't got nothing on her. She don't know pat down. Right. She want stuff like. I brought her over here, saw her pat down. I was trying to tell her the advisement. She was cutting me off, saying she don't need to hear it. She shouldn't get to her flight. Just want to argue because she started.
Hey, yo, acting like somebody who ain't never had nothing and ain't never been nowhere. This girl came to the airport with an attitude mad at the world and taking it out on these people.
Already doing the most. When I was talking to her I'm gonna make it like that, she kept moving, talking, so Cassandra had told me to restart the pat down. So I restarted the pat down.
How many times did you have to restart?
Just one. Yeah, I only started one time. I was able to do her that, and then once I got to the front, so I got to something, she coughed in my face.
What?
Coughed in my face.
Rude.
And she was like, "Oh, so we coughing on people now?
Rude.
That's disgusting." She was just like, "Yeah, because she don't want to have to do her pat down, restart it again." So I finished the pat down. Her Cassandra kept changing words, but I did hear her say something about, "Oh, we missed up in her bed."
Okay, so she didn't say it to you. She just kind of said it after you were done with your pat.
No, it was right.
Not rude. She's remedial.
She said it. Oh, y'all make because they her friend kept joking. She was just like,
So, and what did you hear her say?
we missed mom in her bed.
But hold on, let me just ask you this, sir. And just all because like you just said, now, I mean, y'all do a different profession. Medicine and policing, documentation is everything. If it never was documented, it never happened. Now, if I'm saying you're doing
No. That doesn't work here at the airport because they've got cameras everywhere and they can see everything. Dude, at the end of the day, what are we finding out? Rude people. These are rude people. This girl is a rude person. That's what it is. Nobody wants to travel or be around rude people. This is why
She's beyond rude. She's fucking off a rocker and thought that what she said was funny. It's one thing I've noticed about a lot of these Keishas out here, right? Your mouth gets you in so much trouble because you don't know when to shut the fuck up. You wasn't taught how to emotionally regulate yourself properly. You wasn't taught how to conflict resolve. A lot of you Keishas just sit up here and just run off at the mouth just because you can. I think some of y'all just like to talk so goddamn much to hear y'all annoying ass voices. You know, there's it comes a time where a space and a space that you just need to just shut the fuck up. Don't say nothing. Just chill, man. Just be seen. And I know that's kind of like some misogynistic terminology that some of you ladies are gonna get out of this. Well, what you mean? We've always heard that women should be seen but not heard. Yeah, bitch. Because of shit like this. Things just like this is why you should learn to shut the fuck all the way up.
Carnival Cruise put out all them rules that people wanted to say was racist. No, you're rude. Okay, if you get on the ship and you have a speaker and you think that everybody else needs to hear your song, you're rude. You're rude. All those little click clacks that you think everybody needs to. You're rude that you want to impose this on other people. Talking on speakerphone. You're rude. That's really what it is.
I think that's the one thing I hate the most is for people Not just women, just people in general that walk around and talk on the phone with other people on speakerphone, or on FaceTime and shit in public. I don't want to hear y'all conversation. I don't want to look at the motherfucker you talking to. Cause sometimes y'all get into these conversations and y'all just get so out the wheel. It's like, damn, y'all talking about that shit in public with no fucking remorse. Like, something wrong with y'all for real, for real.
It's rude fatigue. Rude, entitled people.
And I said, I hate these people. Would you continue to do that, or would you just stop in there like, wait a minute, like, or and alert the next person, like anything? So we're not gonna be able to board our flight because the boarding starts at 12:55.
The flight is 12:45. We got a little bit of time.
Okay, I think they closed the door 10 minutes or 15 minutes before. Okay. So will you tell them to hold the door open for us?
Nope.
Nope.
And they probably already know that you're not making the flight, man.
We're gonna come on over here, ma'am. You want to go in the speaker room, right?
Okay, I want to stay inside of my bag though. If y'all about to take my bag, because make sure they don't do nothing.
Do we need a code for this door? You can have a seat. She's writing down a statement. All right, based on what she heard. And you are going to be arrested for that.
Damn.
Arrested for what? I did not make a threat. That is not true, though.
Regarding a bomb in your bag.
I did not. I did not say it was a bomb in my bag. That's literally play back the cameras. Even when she didn't even say it was a bomb in my bag.
The young lady that did the pat down.
She said, I said.
Shut up, because Bibbidi Bop, you going with that cop to jiggity jail. Shout out to Whitey, to in the Chicagoland area. All right. But Bibbidi Bop, you going with that cop to jiggity jail. What made you think that you can joke that you have a bomb? Not a bum, even though you acting like that, but a bomb. A bomb. An explosive device. Something that can tear some shit up. Something that can take someone's life. Someone that can maim someone. When you think that shit was cute, that's why you're going to fuck to jail.
I said it was a bomb in my bag.
What she told me was that you said you're all doing this to pat down, and you missed the in my bag.
No, yeah. I did not say.
That's exactly what she said that she said, right? Isn't that what she said? That's precise. I'm pretty sure that's exactly what she said.
Why she just didn't say that when y'all came up? I said y'all do.
I'm letting you know what she told us. All right, and we have to go on that. All right.
So,
that was the sergeant.
Even though I have a witness that literally heard me, did not say that.
But the other thing is somebody else. There's also other employees here for the same thing.
I never said I had a bomb in my bag. I definitely never said that. And if y'all go through my bag, they literally.
Well, we know that.
I think I told y'all the story years ago when I went to the theater with a whole bunch of buddies, and a guy up in there did some felonious bullshit that made a woman scream. That got him put in jail because he was in the spirit of giving love in the air that landed on a woman's face. And when the cop came and she pointed him out, the cop came over there. He was an old country white boy. And he's like, come on now, son, you got to come with me. He was like, well, I ain't did nothing. I mean, he didn't want to say exactly what he did, but he grabbed him on the shoulder. He was like, you know damn well what you done. And just like this bitch right here, you know damn well what you done. So shut the fuck up. Get your motherfucking salamander face looking ass with these braids that look like they tight as fuck on your scalp, pulling your shit out with your big back ass, and get the fuck up. Big back, big back. Big Mac, Big Mac.
A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit.
Get your ass up out of here.
Oh, listen, you're on the security side. We know there's no harm. That's what you said.
I did not say that though. That's what I'm telling you. I never said that.
So I'm gonna need you to.
Can I call my mom?
From the office.
There you go.
From the office, you can make your phone call.
There you go.
All right.
Always want to call their mom.
We'll take all this will come with you.
What's your mom gonna do?
Well,
So then she can have my phone number.
You want to take it with you so you can call when you're done. You don't want to leave that here.
I'll let it take you back so you only have your purse and stuff.
I'm sorry.
Fucking
What'd you say?
Oompa Room face looking ass. This fucking funny looking ass bitch. It be the funny looking ones that always be doing the most shit. I don't know what it is. I think it's in the DNA. I don't know. Maybe it's in the water. Maybe it's in the food they eat. I don't know. But y'all be killing me how some of you sisters be going to the airport. You know, you already got a half a slab of a back. Then you got this like halter kind of dress like type shit. Want to show off a chest tattoo. That's already a red flag right there. Your neck is necking. You know what I'm saying? I mean, let me shut up. Let me stop. I'm sorry. We got a lot to talk about tonight. But anyway, let me keep going.
We'll take this is gonna go with you. Everything will go with you. Just need to turn around for me.
Can somebody tell my cousin so she can?
Yes.
And like, look, man, I mean, maybe she's a traveling nurse. Maybe she isn't. I don't know. Let's just say she is. That's what she said she is. And she says she travels all the time. I tend to think that that's probably not true, because you should definitely know not to say this, not to joke about it, not to play around with it. You don't.
Man, this bitch ain't no traveling nurse. That motherfucker lying like a motherfucker. Fuck out of here. Look at her mom. Look at that stout. No. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all.
Don't say it at all. You don't even say the word. If you want to go on your trip, wherever you're going to go, don't say the word.
I gotta get my numbers, my mom's number, my brother's number, in case I have to get bonded out. Yeah. This ain't true.
Yeah, you're gonna be able to get bonded. You're gonna be able to bond out, but what we'll do is once we get you.
Big back, big back. Big back, big back. Bad cops. Always gotta deal with big backs, big backs. Man, look at this shit. This shit. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Shit. It's just a thing now. It's like every fucking woman I see in our community is just big. Like this meaty, healthy, chunky, fucking hardy boy. I don't know what the fuck. This shit y'all consume. You don't exercise. And yeah, your back look like this. Your back is backing, glaciers. She like one of them motherfuckers that probably killed and slewed about 100 Romans back in the day. I swear to God, when they announced her in the Coliseums, everybody, here to the center of the arena against Pontius is Glacius. She come out screaming and shit. All over her head. Man, look, let me shut up.
In the car, get to the office. I gotta get her information anyway. She said she was standing there right next to you and she heard it. So I'm gonna get her information anyway. And then once I get the numbers from you, I'll send the picture to her.
Okay. So what am I being sorry for?
I don't know. I have to look at it. I believe it's a false threat of a false report of a
Listen,
sir, I'm just for real, being honest.
I know, but we could.
I know, I understand. And on top of that, she said that I said I had a bomb in my bag. That lady came over there. I just feel like if I said all this stuff, why they just now saying something? And y'all know people who work together.
Now they're gonna let you talk too much. What do you mean? Why they just now saying something? They're not supposed to stop you from hanging yourself if that's what you're gonna do. They're not gonna stop you from making a mistake since you want to come in the line and be rude and talk.
Yeah, because ain't nobody up in that motherfucking John Wick. So yeah, you was gonna get fucking called upon. And you know, it is what it is with that. If y'all want to see the rest of it, I just got tired of looking at back glaciers, so I ain't want to keep looking at that shit. We all know about the Stephon Diggs case, right? We all know about what happened with his so-called hot dog boiling chef that he was banging, and how she tried to check a bag on him and he got out that jam. Lucky for him. Unfortunately, you know, the New England Patriots let him go before they really saw that shit through. And that's just what these teams do. When you really get into some shit, especially with these women, these athletes that are reckless, young, and just want to just parlay and bullshit because you got the money to do it, you get caught up, man. This is why these sports need mentors to help them navigate themselves better to avoid this kind of situation, man. But out of all that bullshit that happened, apparently Stephon Diggs and Cardi B got back together. An old girl that lost and looked like a damn fucking clown on the stand is mad as fucking goblin shit. I mean, she's hot goblin mad. So now she's pushing back on that. Shout out to my man AQ for putting this out here. This is kind of a shorter video, so it ain't gonna be too long. So, but we gotta talk about this shit. This shit crazy. These two motherfuckers is nuts. But what else can she find? Ain't no man with real substance gonna mess with her. You know, she fucked up with Offset. He laughing at this shit, but and apparently, allegedly, she's supposed to be pregnant again. And guess whose baby it is? Guess who baby is alleged that she's supposed to be pregnant with? Motherfucker Stephon Diggs.
A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit. A bullshit.
Crazy work. But anyway, let's go.
A few moments later.
You know, the way he treated you when you were pregnant, the way he talked to you when you were pregnant, the way that the same people that has defended him in this know how he treated you while you were pregnant and how he was to you when you were pregnant will always be something I will never understand.
Why do you care? Why is that your problem? Why is that your business? Why is that your issue? Oh, because he cut you off. You know, that little $2,000 a week that he was paying you to be a hot dog chef. I mean, fuck. He hot dog, companies, y'all need to holler at Stefan then. If all he was really dealing with her was hot dogs and he was eating that bullshit, why don't y'all try to holler at him and y'all can set up like y'all company like a subsidiary like up in his residence and y'all can probably do a way better job than what the fuck she was doing. From what I heard the bitch can't even cook hot dogs, but she wants to run around with the label of a chef cooking hot dogs. And she's sitting up here on this fucking video after she done got her ass spanked by Stefan Diggs' lawyers. Made her look like the retard that she is. Because she is retarded. Something wrong with this bro. You BBL having slow back, neck backbone asshole. You know, it's crazy, man. Crazy work. This is crazy work. But anyway, let's listen to this bullshit, what she said after the fact.
The way he treated you in the delivery room, the way he treated you after the baby, the same person that abused you abused me. And our text messages show how he belittled you, how he spoke to you.
How he abused you when you admitted on the stand that you deleted text messages of y'all's conversations that painted a different picture that you didn't want to be put out there that they can retrieve, dumbass. How did he abuse you when there was no physical evidence of it, no pictures, no police report, no arrest, no anything? The day of the fucking alleged assault, you sitting up here chicken heading it on a video out of state with some other people that you thought was about to ride for you. And them was the ones that was on the stand and the ones that had the video that made you look even more of a clown. And you want to sit here with your lop-headed ass on this app talking shit still. Ooh, she is hot goblin mad. Women hate it when they don't get their way, man. A lot of women out here hate it when they are just they can't get over on a man. They hate it when that man might have had a little bit more up on you, had the high ground, as we all say, and you just reaching. I'm reaching on the star, face ass.
I remember one particular night, and you know the night that I'm talking about. That night, it happened to you. That's not my story to tell. Once again, I
Then,
apologize.
bitch, why you talking about it? If you got so much dirt on this man, talk about it. If you got so much intel on this man, talk about it. If you got so much proof on this man, then talk about it. Because if you don't, shut all the way the fuck up. Because this is a prime, I mean a prime. I'm talking about Optimus Prime. Example of you brothers dealing with these bum wannabe baddie bitches. Leave them the fuck alone. They are going to take your shit. They are going to fuck up your image. They're going to tear down your reputation. And a lot of them are going to get in your pockets. Leave them the fuck all the way alone. Leave these bitches, these Keishas, leave these motherfucking Keishas alone, man. They ain't right. And when they don't get their way, they show you who the fuck they really are. When they show you who they are, you need to believe that shit. Oh, no, she was just mad. No, that's how the fuck she is. Oh, no, she just, she went through a lot. No, that's how the fuck she is. Oh, no, she has this problem, that problem happening. No, that's how the fuck she is. Ain't no excuse. You are who the fuck you are, man. And when you show it, man, believe that shit, man. Anyway, let's go.
And I hope one day you face the music. And that's all I have to say about that.
I'm telling you, dog. Bitches will fuck your whole shit up. Yeah, bro.
See, money is the root of all evil. Let me tell you about an app called Free Cash.
All right. I'm not about to go all off into this little commercial. I'm gonna let that go. You know what I'm saying?
Money. This right here is extremely sad. And this is why I tell you dudes all the time, bro. Whatever you do, don't feed the birds. Y'all gotta understand, these women are dangerous, bro. And the more you feed them, the more you're gonna put yourself in a bigger risk. If you're a bird, big as come up, bro, she's not gonna just leave you. In her mind, she's already entitled to a bag. This same chick turned down $100,000.
Look at her mannerisms. Knucklehead.
Because she felt like she deserved more. Think about her mindset. So now she lost the case. Lady, nobody believes you. You are a liar. You are a compulsive, pathological liar, the most dangerous kinds. The type of woman who will lie on a man just for some money. I'm telling you all, bro, these women are dangerous. All Stefan Diggs tried to do was help this woman, yo. All that man tried to do was support her. You know what? It's like, I'm going to keep you around. I'm not going to just dismiss you. I'm not going to treat
Yeah, he kept her around and he was smashing. But see, that's where he fucked up at. And she got mad because it was another person that was a worker in the house. They was smashing that too. She didn't like that. She one of them bitches that think because she got that BBL that she's supposed to be, the queen bee. She's supposed to be the ace boom coon. She's supposed to be the number one. But she ain't the number one. She ain't got the capacity to be the number one. She ain't got the wherewithal to be the number one. You think you're gonna be the number one and all you fucking fix in the food, and as far as food in the kitchen is hot dogs? Are you fucking serious? You the hot dog bitch. That's what you're gonna be known as. You the chef that all you do is cook hot dogs. Fucking chef. Get the fuck out of here, man. The fuck? That's what you was hoping that he did, but he didn't do it. And you can't prove it because you ain't had no physical evidence of it. So guess what, man?
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you something.
We don't care.
We don't. All right, let's go.
Treat you like a bird. I'm gonna bring you in. I'm gonna give you a job. I'm gonna put some money in your pocket. All you gotta do is make some funky hot dogs. That's it. That's all this bird had to do. But birds love chaos. Birds love turmoil. I'm telling you all, bro, you can't do nothing nice for a bird. A bird doesn't appreciate shit. And she feels like she's entitled to everything. All because she give this man her funky box one day. She feels like this man owes her mills. So because she lost the case, now she's trying to accuse this man of other things. It doesn't stop. It doesn't stop, bro. And a bird like her, this is what she's doing. She's telling whether it's Cardi B or whoever, is like, yo, if you throw me a couple dollars, I was there. Pretty much what she's saying is like, yo, if you ever want to go against Diggs, just give me a call. This is how dangerous women like her are. You got to understand, man. You got to understand when these women lie on men, they don't face any types of repercussions. She's back online trying to paint a picture here. She's back trying. She feels like, okay, I didn't succeed on my first attempt. Let me try again. Let me keep trying. Like I always tell you dudes, man, a bird will always try to destroy you, bro. A bird only comes around to drain you. You got to understand, these women are looking at these dudes and all they are seeing is an ATM. They ain't come around for free. That was the whole plan. That's the whole objective. It's like, yo, that's the man with money. Let me mess with him to get some of that money. But when a bird fails at her finesse, she's going to keep coming. She's going to keep coming. If you're her biggest bag, she's going to keep coming, bro, because you got to understand, you done introduced that bird to the good life. Ooh, you know, when a bird like get around the good life, she start feeling like, I could live like this. This is me. Even though she ain't got no skills, the only skill she got is her box. That's it. She's going to get entitled because she thinks that her box is enough to give her the finer things in life. That's the mindset of a bird. And every time a man feeds a bird, he's feeding into her delusion.
Nah, it's not. Like,
Nah.
it's not. It's okay for that moment, but that ain't the end all be all, ho. You got to come with something better than that. You got to be quicker than that, man. Like, knock it all the way the fuck off, man. But anyway.
Illusion. He's just causing that bird to power up, just giving that bird energy. So now he done cut off this bird. No more crumbs for you. So now she's going crazy. She's trying everything now to destroy this man. She's shooting in the dark. She don't care. She's like, something is going to hit. And it's sad, bro. But fellas, this is why, like I always tell you dudes, bro, don't feed the birds, man. These women are evil. Y'all got to understand. Yeah, well, let me tell you something, fam. Any woman whose main objective is to finesse a man, bro, that woman is evil, bro. Women like that are cold-hearted. They don't care about you. Why you think Stephon Diggs was crying, bro? Why you think that man was crying? Like, damn, this bird almost took me out. That's how real it is. These birds will take you out for that money, fellas, even though that's your hard-earning money. These birds be feeling so entitled that they will try to take you out for your own money. It's crazy out here, man.
But he fucked up fucking with this broad because all he care about is his pastime. He ain't got no discipline. He got kids all over the fucking country. 6 of them. But 6 the possible from what I'm hearing. It's just it's crazy work, man. And he's not gonna be fucking playing forever. And if he don't get on a team this upcoming season, he ain't gonna be making no money anyway. So he's gonna be fucked. So he's going to be fucked. He better hope that a team even remotely considers him. He just fucked over a $69 million contract. 26 of it was guaranteed, so at least he had that. But the other 30, high 30 plus, you jacked that off, man. You jacked that off. Yeah, what? 30, what? 33 million? No, 43 million, I think. Oh, you got 26. It was 60. Yeah, 43 million. $43 million you fucked off. Because you don't know how to keep your shit in your pants, which is insane. After a while, it's great, but after a while, that's not the end all be all, brothers. So if you just own that just for that, and you know you got money, then good luck to you. Anyway, we about to talk about this whole hood prom shit. I know y'all been seeing the video that's been going viral out here about the Becky that, kind of like put a fire up under a lot of the black women's ass, saying what she said, but in reality, she really told no lies. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to my man AC for putting this video out. He has his own commentary about it. We're gonna come in and we're gonna have our own talks about it, and we're gonna just take it from there. So hey, let's go.
It's Becky. They are mad. I saw them going in on. I was like, well, what did Becky do? Listen to this. Listen to this, y'all.
Which means one thing and one thing only, hood. It's prom season, which means one thing and one thing only, hood prom. And I think what a lot of people fail to realize is hood prom and baby mama culture are like this. You can't have one without the other. You can't have hood prom or the baby shower stuff or the gender reveals or anything like that without baby mama culture, because the reason why the dresses are so extravagant in the cars and the show and the presentation is because this is the closest these girls will ever get to being a bride. And
Tell us, Becky, that you're not in this space without telling us. She's talking about Keisha culture. She's talking about Keisha culture and the rat community. This is what she's talking about.
which means one thing and one thing only, hood prom. And I think what a lot of people fail to realize is hood prom and baby mama culture are like this. You can't have one without the other. You can't have hood prom or the baby shower stuff or the gender reveals or anything like that without baby mama culture, because the reason why the dresses are so extravagant in the cars and the show and the presentation is because this is the closest these girls will ever get to being a bride. In the Black community, I'm sorry to say it, actually no, I'm not, because it's the truth, especially in lower income households, there's not as much of an emphasis on family anymore. These kids aren't getting married. They're going to be baby mamas and baby daddies. So they're never going to have a wedding. These girls are never going to walk down the aisle. Some of them probably will, but the majority of them will never be a wife. They will never be a bride. So they'll never have a wedding. That's why the dresses remind you of big, beautiful wedding dresses. These kids are substituting their wedding with prom.
But not all. I mean, some may be, but I done seen some of the most ratchetest. Yeah, I said it. Ratchetest dresses that these mothers put on their daughters. Just putting them out on display on the stroll. To get slutted out. And then when they wind up popping off with a baby, no, it's society's fault. No, it's your fault. It's what you're laying down. It's what you're promoting. It's what you're teaching your daughter to do. Because this whole single family home culture has become trash. Your kids ain't learning shit in school. They out here wilding and fouling, doing all kind of drugs and felonious capers. I literally saw a couple take prom pictures with AKs, the man and the woman. You bitches is retarded out here. Y'all just all the way slow. I wish I would allow my daughter or my son to do some bullshit like that and think I'm gonna let that shit fly and think they gonna go to that prom even like without some lumps on them. Even if they did go, they gonna look like they done been in a motherfucking shootout. The fuck? They gonna look like they just fought John Wick and motherfucking Texas Ranger with a slash of Bruce Lee. The fuck out of here. Shit's fucking slow, man.
Prom.
Now, where's the lie? And you know who's supporting and pushing that? Their mothers. Their mothers is advocating for that. Their mothers is supporting it. Their mothers are even financing it. You have the mothers who will go into debt to fund these wild, extravagant looking proms because they know that there is a slim chance to them getting married. Why? Because they're constantly telling them, don't prioritize men, don't prioritize relationships, don't prioritize anything dealing with cooperation.
Prom. Let's get this straight. There's no such thing as a hood prom. It's just a prom.
Already lying.
Yes, it is. It is a such thing as a hood prom. Okay. And it has gotten to the point where it's ridiculous. So we about to do some history right now, right? When did prom originate? All right.
Amazon Prime launched in the United States on April 17th.
No. No, see, when did that when did proms start?
Proms began in the late 1800s, around the 1870s to 1890s, as formal dances for college students. They started at universities like Harvard and then moved to high schools in the early 1900s, becoming very popular by the 1930s and 1950s.
Okay. It started in the late 1800s in colleges. Harvard Crimson article said this. The late 1800s to early 1900s, these events were primarily for university students to socialize and learn etiquette. I'll say this again. The late 1800s and early 1900s, these prom events were primarily for university students to socialize and learn etiquette. Between the 1920s and the 1930s, the tradition moved into high schools, often held as simple chaperoned afternoon tea dances in gymnasiums. Between the 1940s to the 1950s, prom became more popular, widespread teenagers, rites of passage, with the golden age crowning royalty, extravagant clothing peaking in the 1950s. Origins of the term. Prom is short for promenade, referring to the traditional formal introduction parading of guests at a party. The early days, simple formal dances focusing on etiquette. You hear that word, etiquette? Look it up if you don't know what the fuck the word is. The 1930s, high school's proms began featuring popular music. The 1950s became more elaborate and solidified as a high school staple. Between the 1970s and 1980s, it transformed into a highly expensive, extravagant, and formal event known often held in hotels rather than in schools. So guess what? As the time went on, y'all took the whole essence of prom and murked the waters. You fucked up the church's money. It was originally for college students to learn how to socialize and to have etiquette. Even in the earlier days of high school, when they brought it out in the early 1900s, the late 1800s, early 1900s, it was to usher off that same thing. And you know what y'all did? Y'all turned it into a shit show. You turned it into a shit show. It wasn't even made for high schoolers. Back in the day, high schoolers didn't know what a prom was until they went to college. So that means they had to extend their scholastic journey. So basically, some motherfuckers back in them days don't even know what a prom was because they didn't go to college. Some of them went to the war. Some of them went to the military after high school. Some of them went to the workforce after high school in them days. They didn't even know what a prom was. What irks my soul. Yeah. Is it a beautiful thing? Yeah. It's a fucking party. And the mindset of it now is not what it originated it to be. You could show etiquette anywhere. You could show your social skills anywhere. There's some people that's never been to prom, and I feel bad for you. I really do. Did I go to mine? Yeah, I did. I went to my senior prom. There's some students, how it is set up now, a freshman to their senior year, if they're lucky, can go to a prom all 4 years, as long as they're invited, until they get to their prom, and then they're that one. But to get so wrapped up into the mindset of it now, and it's not the same mindset of how it originated, we need to stop that. And to be honest with you, how so many people in our culture is jagging off all this fucking money and getting all this kind of debt for something that you're not even. What was the showing of etiquette? Seeing a black teenager and a black young lady taking pictures in prom attire with fucking machine guns. What was the etiquette in that? What is the etiquette of some of the dresses that y'all done dressed y'all daughters in that look like they either going to go to Vegas and be on the in the show or on the stroll? Where's the etiquette in that? I mean, I just got to know. So for y'all to get mad about what she said, you need to know the history of what you're putting your children a part of, because obviously you didn't know what it was. I kind of knew, and I didn't have that information, but I knew it was an event that we show out, we dress up. Some of us had the mindset, oh, this is our last hurrah in high school. That's all we thought about it was. We didn't think about it as, oh, this is our end all be all, that we ain't gonna never look and dress like this nowhere in life. And that's a short term of thinking. So that lets me know you have a fucking scarcity mindset. If that's what you think that's all it's gonna be for you, that means you're a bum. You have bum tendencies. If you think that prom was it in high school, when originally it wasn't in high school, you had to go to college to experience that shit first. But anyway, let's go. Sorry for the
Already lying. Already lying. Then we see a principal ban a young female from her prom
Yeah, I heard
because of
about
the
that
way
too.
she was dressing. Didn't we see that?
Guys, is hood prom and baby mama culture are like this.
Hold on. Before, didn't we see that? This right here. Remember this?
All right,
This just happened. This
check this out. So you mean to tell me, parents, mothers, fathers, if you're around or if you're in that child life, you want your daughter going to prom dressed like this? I'll wait. I'll wait. I'll wait. You want your daughter that's a teenager, that's hormones is raging, go to prom with a fucking YN with hormones raging, dressed like that, and think they gonna get home by 11 o'clock curfew? I mean, what? I mean, yeah, she got sent the fuck home. And good for that administration for seeing this fucking bullshit right here. And her mama should get talked to for even allowing her to come out like that. Some of you women don't give a fuck about y'all children, man. I mean, fuck are we doing?
This happened 4 weeks ago. This just happened 4 weeks ago. She got sent home to prom due to dress code violation. Look what she has on. Look what she has on. And the schools are starting to see that it's a problem. And they're starting to crack down on it. Look at this. This report came out of that. You know, when they started spreading that story went viral, right? That story went viral, and because of that, these statistics started coming up about seniors.
I'm sure you wouldn't dress like that as an adult, but how many adults, women dress like that have children, that has daughters? They don't think this is a problem. They get mad at everyone else that pass judgment or want to throw shame into the game. Well, what's wrong with that? I seriously want to meet the woman that had the immediate gall to get upset because my eldest daughter got teased for eating a banana and the kids was talking to her in an inappropriate manner. And the bitch had the nerve to tell the administration, I don't see where the problem was. I need to see who she is face to face. Look her up and down, right? I need to look at her up and down. And you know what's going to happen? All the way the fuck up. Call the police. I don't give a fuck. I got bail money. Charges you get dropped and I go to court. I don't care. And I know I ain't trying to promote violence, but that right there, yeah, I got a problem with. And it's bitches like them that raise up heifers like her that walk around and move around like that. And we're not supposed to say anything about it. We supposed to accept this shit. We supposed to think that this shit is cool and cute and all that. You bitches sitting in the car blasting y'all bullshit prosty music while your kids in the back seat reciting that shit word for word, but don't know what 2 + 2 is. You ask them motherfuckers what's 4 + 4, they saying Jello. Like, the fuck out of here, man. Bitches are failing. And I don't want none of your little bastards around mine. As much as I hate the fact that some of the motherfuckers are around mine right now, it's gonna be short lived. They about to go somewhere else. And I'm gonna monitor and check that shit too, because if they fucking around and on the fuckery over there, I'm gonna be right there too. See, and it's the problem, and I understand it. A lot of the school systems don't respect the children nor the mother because it's just the mother. But when they see that the father is involved and really involved, they tend to move a little bit different. And I've noticed that. I ain't never seen no situation where there was an active father involved in their child's life and in their child's school that they had problems. I mean, it's gonna be problems here and there because some of you bastards just don't know how to act. But for the most part, no, not like on an everyday level. It don't happen like that. But anyway, let's go.
And them being denied entry because of the dresses are too revealing. Look, a recent 2026 report shows multiple separate incidents where high school seniors were denied entry or forced to leave their prom due to school principals deeming their dresses too revealing or against the dress code. These events sparked intense online debate regarding student self-expression versus school authority and safety standards.
So the self-expression of the young Tatianas in high school is to expose themselves and let everyone see their body parts and all these different things in a way that would incite a certain behavior. That's expressing yourself. So basically what you're saying, what all y'all just need to admit, that move like that act like that dress like that talk like that smooth like that holds like that looks like that, you're a hoe. Just say it. Just admit it. Don't get mad when someone says how much. Because your bum broke ass is gonna take it anyway. So just take it. You know what? I'm not trying to promote that shit. Let me Let me back down. Let me back down. Let me back down. Shit. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Let me back down. I'm sorry. I'm ranting. But shit, that's what you promoting. So what you think a person gonna think? The fuck?
So what do you mean there's no hood prom? That's hood mentality. We see the proms. We see the money that they spent that we know they can't afford. They're renting Lamborghinis, they're renting Rolls Royces, they're renting Wraiths, they're renting things they can't afford. They're spending a large amount of money that they're not going to be able to recoup just for these extravagant proms.
Hey, look here. I'll never forget it. My prom, me and my buddy, we double dated. He had his date, I had my date. My date wasn't even a part of the school. It was just someone who I knew on the outside that I met and I was kind of cool with, and we somewhat dated. So I asked her on prom and she accepted. And her mama did her well. And she had a very nice and respectable dress. Her makeup was nice for the time. Her hair was neat. Her hair was nice for the time. We had our color coordination together. You know, what we personally wanted to have, was blue and white with black tux and white dress, night, evening gown, elegance, an evening gown, not a hooker wear. And we rode there in my guy's stepfather's Mercedes that he owns. So we didn't have to pay for a car. The car was gifted to us for that night. And at the time, that was a decent Mercedes Benz for that time. So it's not like we looked like we wasn't stunting. For what it was, we was, but it wasn't like, glitter and fucking gold was shooting out our ass, not the car when we walked out the motherfucker. I mean, it was what it was. We talking about 1989. But a Mercedes Benz back then, yeah, that was hot shit. And being that we didn't have to pay for it, that was even better. You know what I'm saying? We went to the prom, we partied, we kicked it, and we went home. We got back by our curfew. You motherfuckers, y'all parents, y'all mamas don't give a fuck about how y'all move. They don't set no standards for how y'all when y'all come back. And then you wonder why there's so much dysfunction in our community now. Because how you ladies are raising y'all kids by yourself. You are failing. And in half these motherfuckers right now today that's going to these proms, they ain't got no future. They ain't got no prospects. A large amount of them are not going to go to college. A large amount of them don't even fucking know how to read. Don't know basic math. Gonna be just out here, just bumming. While you went in debt for one goddamn day. Because like we all said, your daughter's not gonna get married. Because she moves just like how you move. Tis what it is, man. You get mad at me all you want. The apple don't fall too far from the tree.
That's hood mentality, spending money they can't afford. How many times we talked about the hood mentality about about these dudes wearing $500 belts, $700 shoes, and they live in a projects. How they pushing a Benz, but they live in a rat community. They drive clean but sleep nasty. That is hood mentality, and it's the same thing when it goes to a prom.
Hell, I seen a motherfucker in a McDonald's one time with $500 pair of jeans on, begging the cashier for a free hamburger. Just broke bum behavior. No financial literacy. Even if you motherfuckers do get out here and hustle and do what y'all do out here in the streets and all this other shit, y'all want to invest in shit. Y'all spend that money and fuck it and jack off that money as soon as y'all get it. There's always been hustlers. There's always been gangsters. At least I can respect the gangsters of old because at least they bought property. At least they bought businesses. At least they did something else to extend their wealth other than just being in the streets. Anyway, let's go.
Spending on things you really can't afford just because you know where she's heading. You know, the mothers know there's no marriage down the line. They know there's no marriage down the line. It's the mother's mentality that they push on the daughters. And they don't even get that. Watch, she don't even get that understanding of hood rat mentality. Hold on, let's go back.
A hood prom. It's just a prom.
Is hood prom and baby mama culture are like this. Because the reason why the dresses are so extravagant in the cars, in the show, in the presentation is because this is the closest these girls will ever get to being a bride. In the Black community, I'm sorry to say it, actually, no, I'm not, because it's the truth, especially in lower income households, there's not as much of an emphasis on family anymore. These kids aren't getting married.
What Black teenage girl or what teenage girl period would think to herself, you know what, let me go above and beyond for my prom because I know that I'm just going to end up being a baby mama and this is my only chance to shine as the princess of the night.
99.9% of them. Sorry. I mean, what you want me to tell you? Are you married? With Becky's hair on your head, Marrakesh hair on your head, this Indian hair on your head, are you married? You got a husband? What you talking about? We all know that that's not your natural hair color. So what the fuck are we talking about here? You know? It's women like her that kills me with these TikTok posts that they be talking and saying and acting like they fucking standing on something, but talking mad bullshit. You know, but anyway, let's let her talk.
This is my only chance because I'm never going to be somebody's wife. Who the hell even thinks, who would even think of something like that?
This is how you know they're done. They're done. See, what Becky is talking about is the overall attitude and the overall symptom of the sickness in the rat community, right? This is what she's talking about. She's talking about the picture as a whole. She's not talking from the perspective of a 18, 19-year-old, 17-year-old. She's not talking from the perspective of a teenager like this Keisha is right here. This Keisha is talking from the perspective of what a teenager would think about. But let's talk about these teenagers, right? These teenagers are, yes, they are thinking about being baby mothers because that's all they see around them. They don't see marriages around them. They don't see productive relationships around them. They don't see wives.
And also, so let's get to this. let's speak some more facts, right? Even though there's no specific reputable statistic or nationwide data that provides a percentage of Black women or any demographic who became baby mothers, unmarried mothers, specifically after prom. However, based on available demographic data and research regarding teen pregnancy, the following information provides content on the related trend. Overall teen births. As of 2023, the teen birth rate for non-Hispanic Black females between the ages of 15 and 19 is roughly 20 births per 1,000, or about 2%. Declining trends. Teen birth rates have declined by roughly 78% from 1991 to 2021, which is 30 years, marking historic lows across all racial groups. Okay. Unmarried birth rates. While teen pregnancy rates have dropped, a high percentage of birth to teen mothers occur outside of marriage. Okay. So these women are not getting married. Social media commentary versus data. While some social media narratives, i.e., hood prom discussions, it's hey, look, this is in Google. This is what it's saying. Hood proms. Hood prom is a thing. We're not just making this up. This is actually a thing. Hood prom discussions link elaborate prom culture to later motherhood is largely based on cultural stereotypes rather than empirical statistical verified links between prom night and immediate pregnancies. Context of teen pregnancies. Pregnancies amongst teens are highest in rural areas and southern states rather than being strictly linked to a single night. Okay. Y'all motherfuckers just getting it on everywhere. The idea of prom night causing a massive surge in pregnancies are often attributed to anecdotal trends or urban legend described by sources as alarming. Oh, hold on, shit. It just let me. That's that's alarming yet generally unqualified social trends. Okay, all right. So basically, the trend is not as high during prom season for non-blacks, non-whites or Hispanic women being blacks, but it's still a thing. Okay, I just want to put that statistic out there, just so we can debunk the narrative that most um black girls get pregnant on prom night. No, not all, but some do. So it does happen. That's why you better tell them, hey, they need to be up in the motherfucking house by 10:30, 11 o'clock. Or it's your ass. But anyway.
Around them. They see baby mothers. That's why every time you turn around, you hear stories of a baby mother at a younger, it's just like they keep getting younger and younger and younger. Why? Because that's pushed on to them. So they understand the concept of being a baby mother because they see it inside their homes. They see it outside their homes. They see it in the media. They see it in rap music. You got all these ratchet rappers, these ratchet Keisha rappers. They see that that's being pushed on to them. Wives is not being pushed on to them. When you look at other communities, when you look at other racial backgrounds, when you look at them, the girls, they grow up wanting to be what? They grow up wanting to one day be married. They even think about that when they're young. Why? Because they see that around them. They see their mothers, they see their fathers, they see that they're married, they see their aunts and uncles married, they see their grandfathers, grandmothers, they're married. So naturally, they're going to want to grow up and be married also. And she can't even see that simple analysis of what the Becky is talking about because she's triggered because most likely she's a baby mother. And this is what happens when truth is spoken. When the truth is spoken, they get triggered. This is crazy. How you talking from the perspective of a teenager who's the one that's being affected by this rat community culture, and instead of talking about what's happening as a whole? This is insane, man. This is insane.
Just because Black people do something doesn't mean that it needs to be labeled.
No. Don't put Black people. No. She's not talking about Black men. She's talking about y'all, you. Get out of here.
Hood or ghetto. It's called culture. That's the culture of Black.
Yeah, no, it's called Keisha culture.
Proms. And then she decided to add.
And when are you talking about that's the culture of proms? What are you talking about? What culture? What that's not Brad's culture. That's not Hector's culture. What are you talking?
But just to put the cherry on the top on this scenario, how about this? What if these Black girls didn't come out here over sexualizing themselves with their male counterparts? Now, I'm not saying that certain things might not happen and they still might want to try to push up on them. But I would think looking at a woman, a young girl rather, with a dress that like shows like skin, damn near showing their breasts, damn near showing their privates, got their ass all out. You don't think these men, these young boys, are gonna want to try to like at least try to coerce them into some extracurricular activity other than going to this party? They gonna be like, man, fuck this party, man. What's up now? You don't think that's gonna happen? But see, I guess you mothers don't think. Either you mothers don't think about that, or you mothers don't care about that. And if you don't care about that, then that already says what it is. And looking at this fucker right here, I already know she ain't caring about no bullshit like that, because that's why she tricked and saying what the fuck she's saying. She think it's some kind of slight. No. We tired of the dysfunction and disorder. Do better. Your kids need to move better. And it all starts from home. And if your kids is moving reckless, and it's already known what the fuck the parents doing. This is not rocket science.
Talking about? You don't see a bunch of in Brad's community, you don't see proms going on in masses with them having these huge record-breaking proms unless it's from a community that can afford it. We're talking about Brad's and Becky's that are up there in the financial sphere when it comes to that being spent. We're talking about the rap.
Right, because them individuals, that's nothing to them. That's a drop in the bucket. You heifers, after a prom, we spending 10,000, 20,000. I done heard some of these heifers then spent upwards of $50,000 to send their child to prom. You know what happens a lot of times after that? They go into so much debt. Next thing you know, after that, they getting evicted and all this shit. And all I'm saying is this: it's nothing wrong with wanting to go out for your child to enjoy this day, to show etiquette, to show I got class. If you want to spend a little money, that's fine. All that extra money that y'all spent, If it's not going to their savings until they become an adult and can handle themselves in the real world, why don't you use that for their education? Oh, forgot the black race, the black community in this country. The educational statistics is at the bottom of the barrel. So education is not your priority, but yet you black bitches want to sit up here and say y'all the most educated. No, you're just the most enrolled. But that's besides the point. And I've already had that discussion before. Some people got mad about what I say about it. So I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Rat community where they don't have the capital to when you look at Brad or if you see Hector doing something like that, that's because most likely they're financially well off. They're financially well off. If you see, and I'm talking about even if you see that they're financially well off, you don't see the average Brad doing that. You don't see the average Hector doing that. You don't see that. You don't see the average Maria or the average Becky doing that because they're average people. What the rat community tried to do is try to trick people or try to make it seem like they're not average because in the rat community, they're told to fake it like you're rich because they're poor. When you're poor, you don't like feeling poor. So the only way to stop feeling poor is to pretend like you're rich. And that's what happens in the rat community. So what they do is put themselves in debt, rent things they can't really afford, and before you know it, they got an eviction notice. The lights is getting cut off over a prom. They can't afford it. It's rat community Keisha culture.
Says that black girls go all out for prom because this woman here says that black girls go all out for prom.
You're sorely
because they
mistaken,
will never
short
get
bus.
married. I didn't even want to scroll through the video because I'm like, I really don't want to listen to your point of why you think most black girls will never get married.
So then why do the video if you don't want to listen to the point?
Vamos.
Can you get any more short bus?
You're sorely
Don't
mistaken,
even make
short
sense.
Us as a collective of black people, right? When we do prom, we go all out. We treat it like it's the Met Gala or a red carpet.
Why would you treat it like it's the Met Gala? Who's at the Met Gala, black men? When you look at the Met Gala, it's an extravagant event, supposed to be an extravagant event, right? And it's usually what? Who are the people there? It's entertainers, it's producers, right? It's directors, right? It's movie stars. It's all types of people there. And what do they all have in common? They either famous, wealthy, rich. That's what they have in common. Why would you treat something that has nothing to do with anything about your life? You're not even average financially. You're below average financially. So why would you want to treat something like the Met Gala when you are nowhere near you having a hard time getting out of poverty? What are you talking about Met Gala for? And that's the point. That's the point. You're doing this, putting yourself in debt, right? Further in debt, spending lavishly on things that you can't afford because you're trying to escape they're trying to, trying to basically escape the poverty. They're trying to escape that sense of poverty that they have because nobody wants to.
No, really what it is that our community that's lower level financially always got to try their best to show that they got more than what the fuck they actually have. It's an Oedipus complex. It's a low expectation of living. It's a poverty mindset. And those that have a poverty mindset try to compensate for that by always wanting to buy name brand clothes, always want to try to have the most expensive cars, and you living in shit. You're living in squalor. You're living in low income. You're living in low housing, bad neighborhoods, all these things. You know, you want to try to impress people that are just as broke as you and put a bullseye on your back for them to rob you. How smart is that? How smart is that? You living in the fucking hood where the average fucking income is like 25 to 30,000 a year, and you want to drive around that motherfucker with $100,000 car that you can't afford. You want to ride around or go around in the neighborhood with $1,000 shoes and bracelets and all kind of stupid shit, flossing, walking like you doing something. Some of this shit be trunk jewelry, but I mean, besides the point, all you want to do is flex for people that don't give a fuck about you and that will take from you if they feel that your shit is worth more than what the fuck they got. No financial literacy whatsoever. But y'all want reparations. But y'all want another Black Wall Street. You ain't got the intelligence for it. We don't have the intelligence to have another Black Wall Street. We don't have the intelligence to, if we was to ever get reparations, that we would do anything of substance with it. We don't. We don't have the intelligence for that. You'll piss that money away. Fronting, flossing, going on TikTok, going on social media, flashing dollars, flashing material bullshit. No businesses, no hospitals, no hotels, no banks, no airports. That's what the original Black Wall Street had. Okay? Schools. That's what the original Black Wall Street had. Y'all don't know nothing about that kind of movement. So shut the fuck up with that bullshit.
To feel poor or broke, but if that's what you are, that's what you are. So instead of trying to fake it till you make it, why don't you actually do something about it? Why don't you actually do something about it? Why don't you make it your business to change the reality of your situations? Why don't you move out of the rat community? Why don't you get off of Section 8? Why don't you get out of housing? Why don't you get off of EBT? Why don't you do these things to improve your life?
Because that would require to do actual work. That would actually require to not depend on government assistance. That would actually require to have some kind of a skill that you could make the monies to live that way. Half you motherfuckers don't want to live off of market value rent. This shit is expensive. Yeah, it is. It's high as fuck out here. Gas is high, rent high, utilities is high, everyday living is high, personal needs is high, hygiene is high, food is high, all that shit's high. Y'all couldn't survive off of government assistance living out here in the real world. Motherfuckers want to sit up here and say, oh yeah, Ross is a lame. Ross, he broke. Ross ain't in the hood. Ross is doing just fine. I'm glad y'all felt that way. You know what I'm saying? You can watch me from a distance and keep it the fuck pushing. I don't give a fuck. I'm so broke, but motherfuckers was trying to get in my pockets. For what? I'm broke. I'm broke. Remember, I'm broke. I'm broke. The fuck? Motherfuckers out here on bullshit.
A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit. A bullshit.
Life. Work harder. No, that's not what they do. And that's the whole problem of this situation here. The inner city, because that's what they call it, the rat community. The inner city, you're seeing these in poor neighborhoods. That's the whole point of this. Poor neighborhoods are doing this. And it's pushing ratchet baby mama culture onto the teenagers. And they can't even see that. They can't even see that.
Girls nowadays in this time, okay, we're going all out. All right. We're going to wear our best outfit. We're going to make sure we match the theme to the T. We are not. I have to say we, because when I went to prom, I was thinking about having fun and making sure that I had the best night of my life. For her to say it like this or to mean it this way, who is your proof? Did you collect data from a collective of Black women? Did you do a study? Because I want to know.
Oh, yeah.
No. Y'all post it all on fucking social media what y'all doing. All the time. Because you always want attention. You always want that dopamine hit. You always want some kind of validation. Validate your ass. You want to do it big. So you want to show the fuck out. You want to show out. And motherfuckers looking at you like, ain't that bitch like paying like $15 a month for rent? With like 8 kids? And she did that for her oldest daughter? Or her oldest son? Phew, she gonna be fucked up after this. Wait about a month. She'll be asking all of us for a loan. I'll tell you. Anyway.
74% of children are born out of wedlock from these Keishas. 74%. Only 1 in 4 Keisha would get married. 26% are married. Becky is at 54. Ling Ling, I believe, is at 65. You're at the bottom of the totem pole. The stats are out there. What are you talking about? The statistics they've been out there for the longest. And that all ties into what Becky is talking about. It all ties into that. The numbers are out there. What is she talking about?
No, how?
And you just see them talk about you just seen me show how they're having concerns about how they dressed showing up to prom. Even think even to the point where they think that it may cause a safety concern the way they're dressed. You saw that. That's all from that. What is she talking about, man?
Why is an 18-year-old thinking about marriage on prom? Right? That's not what 18.
And again, just
see, and that's fucked up. Even in our culture, when Big Mama was still around, they believed in getting married at an early age. Even in the South, during the civil rights movement, there were Black couples getting married after high school, after college. The fuck are you talking about, man? You don't make no damn sense. We 70 years ago had the highest rate of marriage in this country out of all the other races. Whites, Hispanics, Asians, all that. Look up the fucking numbers, man. It was after the civil rights movement, once the Great Society bullshit came in, and then the ushering of getting the black man out of the household because these black women didn't want to fucking follow the black man's program is when the decline and the decline and the decline started to happen. Don't tell us this bullshit. Fuck what you talking about, girl. That's why you by yourself. The fuck?
Just like the other Keisha. Keisha will always be. This is not even surface level thinking. This is not even surface level thinking. That's not the point. The point is the picture. The point is the whole of the situation. It's community. It's raised up with a mentality. Don't even get it. Don't even get it.
Teenager is going to be thinking about on prom night. I mean, there's this new day and age where people are forming thoughts and trying to come up with different type of theories.
Thoughts?
But this is not one of them. Okay, claiming that black girls will never get married, so that's why they go out for prom. That's not a proven.
Not just prom.
It's 20-something% of black women are married. So yeah. Fuck you talking about? I know. Are you married? Looking like you be drinking on moonshine and shit all goddamn day. I mean, are you married? Like, really? What we talking about? Anyway, let's go.
But they do it for baby showers also. She mentioned baby showers. She's talking about the whole of the situation with y'all. How come we always seeing baby showers, but we're never seeing any marriages? Where does that come from? That come from the prom also. And the reason why you're starting to see the prom doing this, because like I said, you're seeing them become baby mothers at younger age. How many of them are going to prom and already have a kid? Let me say that again, black men. How many of them are going to prom and they already have a kid? Don't talk to us about anything. We know what we're talking about over here.
They got on here and talking about that Dizzy bitch really got on here and talking about hood prom is rooted in baby mama culture and they going all out because they'll never be wives and this is their time. Just say you don't like black people. Just say you're racist, that you don't like black people, and leave us the hell alone, okay? Because here's the thing. Prom, a debutante ball, a quince, a sweet 16, the party that's had after a bar mitzvah, all these other like rites of passage that people have at different points in their
Data from 2026 shows this, even with the recent decline.
All right. Based on recent data as of 2026, the birth rate of black teenagers has declined significantly, reaching historic lows, yet black and Hispanic teens still experience higher birth rates, more than double those of white teens. Key finding in teen pregnancies and graduation. Teen birth rates. In 2023, teen birth rates for non-Hispanic black teenagers was approximately. All right, I think I've read this before. Okay, I think I've read this before. Hold on. Let me check another stat. I think I've read that before. Think no. That's not it. Give me a second, y'all. I'm just trying to figure. You know what? It's it's a thing. It's not as high. I can't really find it right now. What's the percent of black women becoming baby mothers? All right, hold on. What percent of black girls to have children before they graduate? All right. Okay. While births are lower, a 2021 analysis of Medicare data indicated that pregnancy rates, including abortions, miscarriages for Black teens, were approximately 36.1 per 1,000, though some studies have shown higher rates for other demographics. So, with Planned Parenthood, the day after pill, and all this other shit, if those things wasn't prevalent in the Black community, the birth rate in teenagers before they graduated high school would be a lot higher. Educational impact. While most teens who give birth do not finish high school, roughly 50% of teen mothers overall complete high school, with research indicating that teen mothers are significantly less likely to graduate than those who delay childbearing. While some older, broader estimates indicate that many Black women had their first child before 25, the specific percentage of Black girls giving birth before graduating high school, typically by the age of 18, is lower than the 15, overall 15 to 19 age bracket data. Births are often occur closer to the age of 18 and 19. Okay, so all right. It shows us that between 15 and 19, the percentages are lower, but after fucking 17, those rates get higher. Anyway, let's go.
In their like young adult lives, same shit. It's the same.
Really? Rites of passage in what? This is why you can't listen to them, because they don't know what they're talking about. Rites of passage in what? Rites of passage in what? In their own community. In their own community. A bar mitzvah is what? A bar mitzvah is what? It's for boys turning 13, marking their transition to religious maturity and responsibility for observing commandments. It's a lot more, but it's basically a rite of passage in their community. In their community. Quinceañera is a traditional Latin American celebration of a girl's 15th birthday, marking her transition from childhood to adulthood. It combines a religious ceremony, often of a Catholic mass, with a large reception featuring a court of honor, choreographed dances, and symbolic rituals like changing shoes and a last doll. That's a community thing. That's what they do in their community, a rite of passage in their community. Proms are not community things. What are you talking about? We're talking about what happens.
And I already expressed earlier on in the stream what proms originated for, and it originated in colleges back in the late 1800s, early 1900s, for college students to be in an event to socialize and to show etiquette. What is the etiquette of how these hood proms are looking like? Just answer that question. What is the what's the etiquette behind it? What etiquette are you showing these kids? Yeah, you're spending all this money for all this fancy shit, cars, helicopters, all kind of stupid shit. But where's the etiquette with it? You hiring these event planners that's taking your money because they know you ratchet, so they just gonna just do whatever the fuck you ask them to do so they can get their pay. What's the etiquette behind it? All this fancy shit in front of your house before you go to prom that you done spent all this money for for one day. Not a marriage, not college, not savings, but for an event to show your teenager can show out. Because you envision your child to do it big, because you just want to show out and want to brag about it. Nothing else is coming behind it but that. Payment plans, staying broke, I guess, until the next tax season roll around. Because once your kids become of age, them taxes die. It's over for you. If you ain't got nothing going for yourself, like a job, a career, or anything like that, a trade, once your kids hit 18, it's over for you. Child support, all that shit, dead. You got child support, you got all this government assistance. But when your kids become legal adults, all that shit dry up and still no husband. Ain't that a bitch?
At proms in certain communities, but the prom itself, it's not a community thing. And what I mean, it's not specific just one community. It's an education thing. It's graduating from high school. It's a celebration that that Brad's community, Hector community, Ling Ling's community, Raj community, everybody community celebrates that because they all go to school. So that's not specific to a community, but yet she's bringing up things that's specific to a community to what, make a point that everybody does this? What are you talking about? She's not making any sense. This is why you can't listen to them. They really think they cooking when it.
Shit, I just had my shit on mute. Anyway, like I was saying, hey, for all those that's coming in, hit the like button, subscribe if you are new, and if you want to be a blessing, man, you know what to do. It's on the bottom of the screen. So let's get engaged. Put this in the algorithm. You are here at the Black Bottom Roscast. We finishing up this. This is pretty much the wrap up of what we were talking about. So let's continue on with my man AC. So let's go.
They're talking. You don't make sense. A prom is a prom in all communities. She's bringing up specific things in communities that they can't attend. Everybody can attend a prom. Everybody can't attend a quinceañera. Everybody can attend a bar mitzvah. Not making any sense.
And yet y'all only seem to catch an attitude when Black people are spending money on their children. Okay, I don't see y'all don't get up here. I see those lavish ass bar mitzvah parties, and y'all not up in Jewish people facing my like, do they have a bank account?
Still don't get it. Still don't get it. Still don't get it.
Like, that seems very tacky and like, oh, you spent all this money on a child. Like, I hope that they have like a college savings account. Like, this seems, y'all don't do that.
First of all, they already have it. That's the thing. Y'all don't have the college accounts for these kids. Now here's the thing, Black men. This is not a new discussion. They've been talking about this. Keisha's really, they've been talking about this. And they had their concerns about these proms, and they're calling it prom or poverty but they're only mad because of Becky said something about it. Check out these videos that you're about to see.
Friend getting ready to get in a car, but let me ask y'all this real quick. She crashing out because she doesn't have $5,000 or $6,000 for her daughter's prom send off. I'm talking about like the dress, the shoes, the hair, all of this different stuff. Like she need the money. Now, don't judge me because I'm not rich. Now my father is rich in houses and land, but I ain't got money like that yet. He ain't blessed me with it like that yet. But do y'all equate these big old proms and stuff like that to poverty? Like, is the prom the end all be all? Is high school graduation the end all be all? Like, why isn't she trying to save that $5,000 or $6,000 for college? Like, I've never really seen like wealthy people sending their kids off like that. They have like the little thing right here, the little thing on the arm, the little flowers and stuff, and then they go on. They use their money for like SAT prep, help write an essay, tutor or something. Y'all let me know. So
now, no, it doesn't stop here. They've been talking about this. These videos are before that Becky said something. Let's see some more. You, the big back ends was talking about it too.
This is for the black parents because I don't see the whites doing this. This message is for the black parents because I don't.
Hey, even though she's speaking on some shit, I gotta say it. Big back, big backs. Big back, big back. Anyway, let's go.
It's not black parents. It's the Keisha parents. Stop putting us in there. They're not talking about us.
This message is for the black parents because I don't see the whites doing this. These prom send-offs are getting completely out of hand. Out of order. Why are we sending these kids off in Lamborghinis and Bentleys and all the things? Last year or so, I seen a dude come in on a camel. What the fuck are we doing? I hope the same amount of money that you're spending on these proms is the same amount of money you're going to spend when they graduate, if they go to college. And why are some of these girls naked and the boys are wearing gym shoes? We are not even properly dressing them. You're spending all of this money for them to be naked and wearing gym shoes? This is the most ghettoest shit.
It's no etiquette. I said it all throughout this video, this live stream. Proms is to socialize and to show your etiquette skills. That's not what it is now. Prom has went, especially in the hood. That's why it's called hood proms. Because that's exactly what the fuck it is. You're spending all this money to look a certain way, have certain things, to be fucking bums. To be fucking bums.
Bullshit.
Exactly. It's just bum. It's bum bitch behavior. It's bum culture behavior.
Shit I've ever seen. Why? Because we are trying to prove a point and how much money we are willing to spend on our children. They're in high school. They're going to prom. It's not their wedding. Stop this.
It's not their wedding. She don't even understand what she was saying. She don't even understand what she was saying, black man. So Becky said something about the same thing they were talking about. And she's racist? Now, I'm not saying...
This message is for the black...
Here's the thing. I don't know Becky. I don't know her black background, her life. I don't know nothing about her. But what she was saying had nothing to do with racism as far as her talking down on black. She made an observation. There's nothing racist about the observation. They don't even understand the breakdown. They don't even understand the definition of racism or racist. They don't even understand it. You ask them, give them the definition of racism, they'll tell you something so far out, you'll think this Keisha just came down from this planet. You think this Keisha's an alien. Where are you coming from? Where are you coming from, alien Keisha? Where are you from? Pluto? You're just learning what words are, what they mean? Who are you, Alf?
bacon looking tomato, a BLT. Anyway, let's go.
Yeah, these Keishas probably are elf. They out here eating the box, eating cat.
Okay, let's talk about it real quick. Let's make it make sense. Those prom send-offs are looking better than the actual prom that the school provides. Parents are out here spending $3,000 on shoes for your son, $3,000 on dresses for your daughter, and me.
No, it's not looking better than the school send off. It looks like shit. It looks like you're just doing too much. It looks like you're putting yourself in debt. It looks like a clown shit show. No, it's not better. It's you. This is why a lot of us men say that a lot of women don't know financial literacy. This is why a lot of men and other platforms that I've heard that know that women are not good with money and they know that those women make money and they in relationships with a man, give him your money. Oh, wait, what? Wait, what? What do you mean? We're supposed to give him our money. No, they're supposed to pass over their check to us. This ain't the days of the homesteaders. This ain't the days of Blondie. I know some of y'all ain't old enough to know what that show was. The Bumpsteads. You know, the Dagwood sandwiches. None of that shit. I know y'all don't know nothing about that shit. I know you know nothing about motherfucking Jimmy Stewart, none of that kind of shit, that kind of culture of that time where there were actual women that knew about financial literacy because they knew if they fucked up his money, it was going to be consequences and repercussions. If that man is giving you his whole check, shit better get taken care of. Now he shouldn't have to worry about it, and he shouldn't have to worry about how he move and how he live his life as well. But that's not how that is today. A lot of you ladies like to just take a motherfucker's money and spend it on yourself for bags, these crazy ass lashes, this fucked up ass hair hats y'all be wearing, you know, them stankin' ass shoes y'all be buying with the fur on it, looking like y'all walking around with your feet stankin' and shit. I'm sorry. You know, you ladies that walk around with them boots with the fur, and I know y'all remember the song back in the day. Y'all look like y'all feet stink. I'm just sorry. You just do. But what I'm saying, if you really want to see the maximum potential of what your money goes, especially if you're in a conducive relationship, yeah, do I advise for women to give their money to their man that's responsible? I'll say that. Okay. I'm not saying just give it to any motherfucker. Oh man, let me flip your tax money. Not that nigga. The motherfucker sitting in the crib all damn day playing Fortnite. Not that nigga. Someone that's showing you that he knows how to move and organize and budget. Yeah, give it to him. Why not? Because most of y'all gonna fuck it up as soon as you get it in your hand. It's a shame to work hard all week and then get paid on whatever day you get paid, and two days later you broke. Either you in heavy debt or you don't know how to handle your money. Because there ain't no way that should happen. There's no way that should happen for any of you. if you're broke 2 days after you done got paid, either you need to change your job or change your profession. Anyway, let's go.
Meanwhile, they 3 credits shy of graduating or only have 3 credits to begin with. These kids are pulling up in horse and carriages and sports cars and ain't pulled up to school or class in the last 3 weeks. And do not come up here talking about my child has a 4.4 GPA. My child is graduating the top of their class, so I'm going to spend as much money as I want on prom. Everybody child got a 4.4 GPA. Everybody child graduate in the top of their class when teachers have to give kids a 50 for doing nothing. When schools are lying about their graduation rates and graduating kids that don't even have the credits to graduate or the seat hours. So don't nobody want to hear that. Parents, y'all gonna spend thousands and thousands of dollars on prom, and then
the school system need to bring back the demo situation. If you didn't have your proper credits when you was in the 12th grade, no, not 12th grade. If you didn't have your proper credits when you was in the 11th grade, you repeat that 11th grade. If you didn't have your proper credits when you was in the 12th grade, you repeated that 12th grade. If you went back again, back in my day, they legally had to kick students out at 21. They were literally, in my old high school, the demos, the dummies, the ones I looked at. Yeah, all the other little young little heifers thought that them niggas was cool. I looked at them as fucking dummies because they was up in that bitch 19, 20. And in 21, they had no choice but to get their ass the fuck up out of there. So they had to fucking do something for them to get the fuck up out of there. I guess to make the parents feel good, make them feel good, all that other shit. That shit was trifling. But it showed something. It showed how stupid that motherfucker was. And a lot of them didn't go off into life and be that productive. You get out, you get kicked. They had to kick them out at 21 back in my day. What no pass? What no 50% because you ain't did shit? Fuck that. An F is an F is an F is a fucking F. You ain't do the work, you ain't getting the grade. You ain't passed this semester? Oh well, I guess I'll see you next season. Oh, you ain't passed that season? Oh well, I guess I'll see you again next season. Until you go dumbass get this shit right. Dummy. Fucking Lamont. Fuck out of here.
Then next week, you're going to be in the guidance office hollering and screaming that you need a fee waiver because you low income. Y'all spending thousands and thousands of dollars on prom. And next week, you're going to be in front of that computer trying to fill out the FAFSA application. And I'm sure that there are kids out here that have actually earned that extravagant prom send-off, but usually the kids who deserve it, parents, are not the ones that's doing it. It's the kids that's barely graduating, the kids that ain't graduating, the kids that's failing, the kids that got nothing but zeros in the grade book, the kids who don't even have the seat hours, but they parents spending all that money for prom. And guess what? Your child can't even attend graduation.
Now, again, these videos occurred before Becky's video. So Becky's getting all that work from them. But this was said before by them. Like I said, you know, Becky catching strays because she's a Becky. Keisha been talking about this for the longest. They've been talking about this. Not a long time, but they've been talking about this. because black men have been talking about it. Black men talked about it first, but then Keisha, Keisha, oh, what they're talking about. Let me just piggyback off what they're talking about to gain some traction. They're parrots. All they do is parrot what we say, but it was talked about already. We stopped talking about it. We said, hey, it is what it is. That's the rat community. But then Keisha started talking about it and no smoke. No smoke. But as soon as Becky said something about it, they got all the smoke for Becky. Why? Because they don't like being observed by other races of people, whether it's Brad, whether it's Becky, whether it's Hector, whether it's Maria, because they don't care about our opinions, black men. When black men talk about it, they don't care about our opinions. See, Becky, Maria, Brad, they all have this affinity to want to get validation from other people other than us. So if they say something negative about them, it really crushes them because they want to be accepted by these people. They want to be accepted by Becky. They want to be accepted by Brad, Hector, Maria, Ling Ling, Lee. They want to be accepted. So when anytime they say something negative about them, it really crushes. But when we say things, it doesn't matter because they don't care about us accepting them. They don't care. They think that we're a given. Black men are a given. So we don't really care about their opinion because they're supposed to be with us regardless.
Right. And I'm gonna let that ride out. How everybody doing out there, man? I know this might have been triggering to a few people. If so, it is what it is. Look yourself in the mirror and figure that out. Because what we're not going to do is not be too far removed from accountability. Hold on. What we're not going to be doing is being so far removed from accountability. And all of us need some form of accountability. Because if we're not accountable for anything, how we expect it to learn and grow and get better? It's not going to happen. Shout out to everyone that tuned in tonight. I hope everyone is cool. I hope everyone is blessed. I'll be back on the web in a few days on Friday, 10 o'clock Central Time. So tune on in. Man, like I said, like, share, and if you are new, please subscribe and hit the like button. I ain't got the hype button yet. I ain't that big yet. I'm still at the black bottom. I'm still at the bottom. I'm trying. Man. I'm broke. But anyway, like I always say, I want you to live as long as you want and never want as long as you live. You are here at the Black Bottom Roscast. I'm your host, Ross Lee, and we are gone.
No phone, no texting, no writing, nobody telling me what to say.